Hello everybody, Neo Lifer here. Okay, time for a video. Alright, so where am I? Bangkok. Where's this? BYD showroom. I found this showroom on the way to another location for shooting, so I thought I'd come here to shoot a video and make a video about my last video, because in the last video there was actually a hidden trade instruction. Not sure if how sorry, just had a lot of gassy drinks here by BYD. The people are very nice here, by the way. I highly recommend anybody to take a look at the products here in Thailand if you're in the market for electric cars. Here in Thailand, actually I can recommend you guys to buy a BYD because the product quality is different for export models and for domestic models. So don't get me wrong, BYD actually can make excellent products. It's just that they squeeze the margin so dry that their domestic products are not excellent. But the international products, okay, it's not bad at all. So this video is about my hidden trade instruction in my last video. And for the sharp-eyed people, you would have picked up the instruction called sell BYD at $360, buy NIO at $3.60. So what does it mean is BYD is traded not internationally, but BYD is traded in China and in Hong Kong. And the share price was recently trading at 360 renminbi or Chinese yuan. And just happened to be, by happenstance, by randomness, that the share price of NIO is trading at $3.60. So they both contain the word 360 in it. So I thought it's a nice play. And what I was trying to do is trigger a AI algorithm, because a lot of AI is trading based on social media information. I was trying to trigger the AI worldwide for a pair trade for a hedge fund. That's what I was trying to do. Successful, not successful, I don't know, but I want to explain to those people who have no idea about these things how it works. So the reason why people call hedge funds is because theoretically you should be minimizing your risk, maximizing your profit. And the most classic way to hedge is you short something and long something else, and both in the same category or the same type of companies, and take the difference between the two companies. In case of BYD and NIO is that I actually highly recommend to go short on BYD and go long on NIO, so that you're going to cash in the valuation difference between BYD and NIO. I believe BYD right now is overvalued and NIO is severely undervalued. And the best thing about such a hedge trade is this, that if the market is bearish on Chinese EV and continue to be bearish on it, then BYD will go down. And in absolute term and in percentage term, BYD can go down more than what NIO can do. So therefore, if the whole market tanks, you're gonna lose much money. In fact, you might even make money if BYD goes down more in percentage term than NIO does. On the reverse side, if the market recovers and NIO's recovery is faster than BYD's recovery, let's say BYD goes up 10%, NIO goes up 12%, then if you do a pair trade like that, then you're earning net 2%, almost risk-free. So it takes a lot of risk out of this trade if you're just going long or short on BYD or going long or short on NIO. If you go long on NIO and short on BYD, then you're taking away 80% of the risk in such a trade. But of course there's still risk left. That's the reason it's not a risk-free trade. There's no such thing as risk-free trade anyway. Even holding US dollar cash, you have a risk, inflation risk. So therefore, I want everybody to understand that for those AI bots in the world that scan the whole internet for advanced trading information, a video like mine on YouTube that gaining traction is one of the best ways to trigger the AIs to present this as an idea to the AI originator, let's call it that way. Some hedge funds use AI to scan everything, and then use manual traders to scan for the right trades, and then select the right trades to enter. But ultimately, if enough people watch those videos, the trade will get triggered. And if that trade gets triggered, we have a huge amount of money coming out of BYD going into NIO. That's ultimately what the trade would trigger. What the trade would trigger is a capital flow. The capital flow will go from BYD into NIO. And since BYD's market cap is significantly bigger than NIO's market cap, therefore, even a tiny amount of BYD shareholders exiting BYD entering NIO will disproportionately blow up the share price of NIO. So that is the entire plot line of my previous video. Okay? I hope you understand now why I do what I do. And it takes time for those things to take effect. It doesn't mean that you can trade this market currently with my video yet. I know a lot of people thinking that is your trick now. Oh, I don't have to do any more research. All I have to do is switch on my YouTube channel every day, check if there's the latest video on NIO Lifer. If he does, then do whatever he says, then I'm gonna make money. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, I wish it does, then I will be the first one doing this, right? But I don't do it for a good reason. Because this market is much more deeper than a simple channel like mine can do yet. And so you need to watch out for all the different elements that influence the price. For example, over the weekend, now we have basically on the gassy drinks. For example, we're basically right now on the verge of World War III, thanks to the Middle Eastern people. So who knows, maybe in 3 weeks time the planet doesn't exist anymore. Then the money is worthless anyway, so you might as well enjoy your life. My way of living my life is very simple. Imagine today is the last day of your life. What are you going to do with the time you're given today? For less than 16 hours. You only have 16 hours available to you. After that, it's very hard to see what happens next. You never know. I mean, here in Bangkok, a few weeks ago, big earthquake. Not a Bangkok earthquake, actually Myanmar earthquake, but Bangkok was shaking up and down. All the buildings were basically falling apart, more or less, and I think that scared a lot of people. Then suddenly realizing life is short, even here in Bangkok. Now we have basically we're on the verge of nuclear war in the Middle East, and if that thing escalates, we're gonna have nuclear war worldwide. Life can be very short very quickly. So what are you waiting for? I suggest you just put on the trade, go short BYD, go long NIO, and see what happens. And meanwhile, enjoy your life like it's the last day of your life, which I did. And I just had some amazing 2 days of my life, probably some of the most interesting 2 days of my life. I'm not going to share any details, but let's just say it was highly interesting. And life is worth living, let's call it that way. Okay? Thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna finish this video now before they get too suspicious. Okay. Alright. This is BYD signing out. NIO Lifer here. Over there is the BTS line. I missed the train that was driving by. It will be amazing to see the train driving by on top. If I get lucky, if I keep talking, maybe there's a line driving by. And that would be a nice, wonderful closing shot. If not, never mind. Come on, BTS. When you need one, where is it? No, never mind. Okay. Showroom. No one around. Okay. No BTS? No BTS? No? Okay. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. I really mean it. I need it. Without like and subscribe, this thing doesn't fly. Thank you. Bye.